Ladies and gentlemen, fight fans all around the world, before we talk some boxing, God so loved this world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believes in him will not perish but have everlasting life. And God's Son is Jesus Christ. And I tell you right now, all thanks and praise to him, that without Jesus in your life, you're really not living. So if you want Jesus in your life, just ask Jesus, Jesus, I would like to have you as a part of my life. I want to know you today. It's that simple. Let's get into the boxing. Floyd Mayweather, TBE. This is yet another reason why we can look at him as the best ever. Now, some people say he's the best of his era. Well, I believe he's the best of all time in terms of boxing. But here's something else that's pretty interesting. It doesn't go for all time. Actually, it's the reemergence of pound-for-pound list by The Ring in 1989. Now, in 1989, Mike Tyson was the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world for that year. The following years, in the 1990s, Julio Cesar Chavez swept from 1990 to 1992 as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world through those years. Pernell Whitaker, for 3 years straight, was the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. Roy Jones Jr. in 1996 was the #1 pound-for-pound fighter, followed by Oscar De La Hoya for 2 years, and then Roy Jones Jr. capped it off to end the 1990s as the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world. In the 2000s, we were looking at Shane Mosley taking the first 2 years, Bernard Hopkins taking 2002. It alternated with Roy Jones Jr. in 2003, back to Bernard Hopkins in 2004. Floyd Mayweather sweeps 2005 to 2007, after which he retires. And Manny Pacquiao takes over the scene for 4 years straight, from 2008 to 2011. And then from 2012 to about 2015, just before the end of 2015, Floyd Mayweather was the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world once again. What's very interesting about this is, out of all those years from 1989 to 2015, we only had 9 #1 pound-for-pound fighters in the world. When you exclude Floyd Mayweather from that list, it's 8 of them. And of those 8 pound-for-pound fighters, Floyd Mayweather faced 3 of them. And the 3 pound-for-pound fighters that Floyd Mayweather faced was Manny Pacquiao, who was pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world from 2008 all the way to 2011. The other pound-for-pound fighter was Shane Mosley. And Shane Mosley, he faced in 2010. And Shane Mosley was pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world from 2001 to 2002. And the last one was Oscar De La Hoya. And Oscar De La Hoya was pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world from 1997 to 1998. Now, this is very interesting because if you look at any of the other pound-for-pound fighters, they did not face as many pound-for-pound fighters in the world. Roy Jones Jr., he faced Bernard Hopkins. Pernell Whitaker, he faced Julio Cesar Chavez and Oscar De La Hoya. But no one faced as many pound-for-pound fighters in the world from 1989 to the present time other than Floyd Mayweather Jr. And this, to me, is just another reason why Floyd Mayweather Jr. separates himself from the pack. Now, since this is not pound-for-pound fighters of all time, we were looking at just pound-for-pound fighters per year. Since the advent of pound-for-pound fighter by The Ring magazine, Floyd Mayweather definitely shows that he owns this era. So, on that note, you guys have a great one.